Look, a rainbow on the ground.
I wish that was a rainbow, but it is a puddle reflecting a robin. You are so hopeful to see rainbows all the time. You could even mistake a swamp for a rainbow.
I think it would be more enjoyable to mistake a swamp for a rainbow than to mistake a rainbow for a swamp.
That might be true, but you wouldn't want to go searching for a pot of gold, unless you like swimming with hippos and alligators.
If I could learn to be like the first Karmapa, perhaps I'd become friends with hippos and alligators.
Who?
The first Karmapa. We share the same birthday, and my aunt tells me that the rainbows in my eyes are a gift from him.
I would like to hear more about him. Maybe I could learn something to help you see trees and grass instead of rainbows.
Let's go to my aunt's house and ask her to tell the story. Maybe I can help you to see more rainbows.
Hello, come in. A story? Sure.
This is Karmapa Düsum Chenpa. 900 years ago, when he was born, rainbows appeared, and showers of real flowers fell from the sky.
There must have been some trees growing high in the clouds that shed the flowers, and mists to make the rainbows.
Shh! Let her tell the story. Not everything has an explanation.
Düsum Chenpa was born in Dresho, which lies inside a ring of snow-covered mountains. Blossoming trees could have grown on the mountains above, and when the air rises over the mountains, it may have turned to mist. But the sky may also have performed a miracle that we cannot understand. Whatever happened on this day, it was special.
See, she said that I was right.
No, she said that I was right.
Düsum Chenpa's family practiced the teachings of the Buddha, called Dharma, and they gave Dharma instruction to the young boy from an early age. The boy grew into a teenager, and he fell in love with a girl. But the girl loved another boy. Düsum Chenpa became very sad. With time, the sadness passed, and he began to understand that he created his own suffering in his own mind. He chose the Dharma path and left home to become a monk.
Why did they give him such a funny name?
I don't know about such things, but it is possible that the name chose him. After many, many years of meditation practice, encouraged by his teacher Karmapa, he became enlightened. He was immediately able to see the past, present, and future all at the same time. His name, Düsum Chenpa, means knower of the three times.
If he could see the past, was he also able to change it and make the girl he loved love him back?
I don't know, but I wonder whether Düsum Chenpa would have looked at the experience with different eyes.
Like rainbow eyes?
Exactly.
Did Düsum Chenpa get to go on many great adventures?
The Karmapa Düsum Chenpa had many adventures practicing in the wild and desolate places of Tibet. Remember Karmapa's teacher Karmapa? Here Karmapa is asking Karmapa to go to Kampogongra to attain what Buddhists call enlightenment. You can see from the picture that Kampogongra would have been quite difficult to get to.
How did he get up there?
Did anything magical happen?
It is said that after meditating while sitting on a rock for 3 years, Düsum Chenpa attained the power to pass right through solid rocks and mountains. And at times the dakinis brought him food. With powers such as these, imagine the places he could go.
Dakinis? What are dakinis?
I must tell you about the dakinis. Dakinis are heavenly goddesses who carry wisdom or serve as protectors. To celebrate Karmapa Düsum Chenpa's enlightenment, 100,000 dakinis made him a crown woven from their hair. Since then, this crown is said to be present on the head of all Karmapas, but for most people it is invisible. A Chinese emperor, due to his high spiritual attainments, was able to see the crown above the head of the fifth Karmapa, and he had a physical replica made so everyone could see it.
Is that Dakini like an angel?
Yes, and they have heavenly qualities like angels. It is said that if you can see the crown that the Dakinis wove, you are granted enlightenment.
What is enlightenment?
Enlightenment is when one sees that the mind is peaceful and clear like a rainbow, and one discovers that one can do things with the mind that used to feel impossible. One also sees that the mind is as loving as when you've caught a salamander, feels sad to let it go, but know that it is best for the salamander.
Yes, can you tell us some more?
Remember when Düsum Chenpa lost the girl he loved, and then he saw that his suffering and happiness was created by his own mind? That is enlightenment.
It sounds nice, but what do you do with this enlightenment? Will your friends still like you?
It won't make you different than who you already are, but likely you'll find it easier to get along with others. Do you ever want to make someone happy just to make them happy?
Yes. I told her to stop looking for rainbows because I don't want other kids to make fun of her.
Really?
It is said that there are countless Buddhas in the universe, that all of them have the same wish of making everyone happy. Düsum Chenpa was working with them to accomplish that. He is called Karmapa, the one of Buddha activity, because he is working for all Buddhas. Would you like to hear more about the Karmapa?
Yes! He sounds like a superhero.
Karmapa Düsum Chenpa devoted his whole life to benefit all living beings. He taught thousands of disciples, he cared for the needy, he cured illness, even blindness, and he ended wars. He had many well-known students, and since then, students of Buddhism all over the world have come to know who he was. Some important Kagyupa lamas, who according to Kamtsang history received teachings from Karmapa Düsum Chenpa, were Taglung Tsangpa, founder of the Taglung Kagyu lineage, Lingje Repa Pema Dorje, Tsangpa Gyare, founder of the Drukpa Kagyu, and Jigten Sumgun, founder of the Drikung Kagyu. Here you see the three main seats Karmapa Düsum Chenpa founded: the Kampo Gangra retreat caves, Karma Gompa, and Tsurpu Gompa. They are said to represent his body, speech, and mind. Here you also see the large 16-meter-high Buddha statue which Düsum Chenpa's second incarnation, Karmapakshi, had built at Tsurpu. It was made from a mold and consisted of many precious metals. When it was completed, it was leaning slightly to one side. Karmapakshi sat down in the same position and carefully concentrated. When he slowly straightened his body, at the same time the statue also straightened itself, just through the power of his mind. At the age of 84, Karmapa Düsum Chenpa passed away among many marvelous signs. His heart, signifying his love, and his tongue, symbolizing his teachings, were found intact among the ashes of the funeral pyre, and some of his remaining bones bore self-manifesting shapes of Buddhas. Düsum Chenpa was the first Karmapa to write a prediction letter giving details of where his next incarnation would be found, and all successive Karmapas have continued this practice to the present day. Karmapa Düsum Chenpa started the Karma Kagyu lineage called Kamtsang in Tibet. Since then it has spread to Mongolia, Russia, China, Nepal, Bhutan, Sikkim, India, Europe, North and South America, Australia, New Zealand, Africa, and so on.
Wow, the Karmapa did a lot of great things and has helped many people.
Yes, Düsum Chenpa's activity is so powerful that it continues to ripple out into the world, even 900 years later. And this activity will continue into the future, even when you and I are no longer alive in these bodies. One last thing I want to teach you is a short way of asking that the Karmapa think of us with his great power and compassion. You can simply repeat, Karmapa Cheno.
Karmapa Cheno.
Karmapa Cheno.
Karmapa Cheno.
下起。